Well, I don't know how clear this is going to come in. I guess it's all right. This daylight savings time thing. Anyways, so last night I'm at home and my wife asked me if I could stop at Taco Bell today at lunch, pick her up some stuff. We've been having lunch together pretty much every day for the past month or so or whatever. But I said, sure, Taco Bell. That's a little unusual request from my wife because we never eat at Taco Bell, ever, hardly. When my kids were little, I guess we went there a few times or what have you, but very limited Taco Bell experience for me. So I go, what do you want? And she goes, do you remember that one time we had, and I guess I didn't remember. It must have been recently. Maybe she had some Taco Bell with my son, the one that's still at home with us. And she goes, you know, when Joey comes home, ask him what we had the last time. So he comes home, and he says, oh yeah, they don't have that anymore. That was just like a special deal or whatever. I guess it was one of these, you know, they make a freaking bowl out of a shell, and so she had one of those, and they don't have that anymore. So, you know, Joey knows it's fast food, so I said, hey, you know, I'm up for recommendations. What should we get? Get you a chicken ranch Gordita. Now, like I said, I'm not familiar at all with the Taco Bell menu. And what I asked him was, I said, hey, look, when I go up there and I order a chicken ranch Gordita, actually I was going to order 4 of them because I'm going to eat 2 of them. I have an idea the size of a Gordita, and I'm going to need 2 of those. So I said, am I going to have to ask them, are they going to ask me a bunch of questions like, you know, what? And he says to me, no, that's the beauty of the Gordita. And I'm like thinking, well, that's cool because, you know, McDonald's to me is easy. A Big Mac. I order a freaking Big Mac. They know what I want. They're going to give me a Big Mac. If I order a quarter pounder, they're going to give me a quarter pounder. So I go over there. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get this order right. I'm in my car. Now, being right outside of pretty good sized military installation at lunchtime, there could be some lines in the old drive-thrus. And there was a little bit of a line. There was about 4 cars in front of me. It wasn't that big a deal. But by the time I get up there, there's quite a few people behind me now. And I don't want to be that guy that's, you know, holding up progress. So I'm scoping out the menu from far away. You know, when I get right up next to it, the second, you know, car in line for the big menu thing, I'm looking for the Gorditas. And I could see the Gordita word on the, and there was something else there too. It's just, to me, Taco Bell has what, 4 ingredients in their stuff? And that, how can there be this much information on a board that, you know, how many ways can you actually prepare this stuff? Apparently quite a few. So I get up to the menu and I said, you know, the girl comes on the little speaker thing there, and she says, hi, welcome to Taco Bell. Would you like to try blah, 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 blah? She might as well have said that because I wasn't listening to what she was going to ask me if I want. I already know what I want. I want 4 chicken ranch Gorditas. Well, so I said, no, I want 4, and I try to be as clear as I can. I want 4 chicken ranch Gorditas. There was a pause. Excuse me, what did you want? I said, I want 4 chicken ranch Gorditas. I'm sorry, sir. We don't have those anymore. Now, I look in my rearview mirror, and there's like a bunch of people behind me. And I'm thinking, I'm not prepared for like on-the-fly Taco Bell menu ordering. I have no idea what I want now. So I'm like, oh, there is Gorditas. So I said, do you have any chicken Gorditas? And she says, yes, we have the regular ones. And I'm like, oh, well, let me just get 4 of those. Then she comes out with, do you want Baja, Supreme, or there was like nacho cheese, I think was the other one. I'm like, whichever one's closest to the chicken ranch Gordita. That's exactly what I said. And then I thought, you know what? Supreme sounds good. Because to me, I'm not picky when it comes to eating. You know, especially, like I said, you can't, there's only so many ingredients that freaking Taco Bell has. You can put all of it in there, in a shell, and I'll be happy with it. So I just said, yeah, give me the Supreme. And she goes, how many? Well, now that you don't have the ranch, maybe I'll change it to 5. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with 4 of them. How's that? And so she goes, would you like something to drink with that? No, I don't want anything to drink. I just want my Gorditas. And I'll come up, and it was like however much money. But I just don't get, now it's getting dark. Look at this. I just don't get why Taco Bell has such a confusing menu. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I thought I'd share that.